Peace and positive thoughts, so tribe and so family. Today, I'll be talking about trees, one in particular. This is the paper birch tree. Alright, as you can see, it peels. That's why they call it the paper birch. Alright, and we can see some buds right here. Alright, now the birds eat these, and when they get older, they turn brownish, reddish. Alright, kind of like this one right here. Alright. But I just wanted to give you, lovely gods and goddesses, some information on the paper birch tree. Alright, so let's see here. I got some information here. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so the paper birch is a universal symbol of new beginnings, purification, resilience, and spiritual illumination across the global traditions. Because it is a pioneer species, one of the first trees to grow back and restore life after a forest fire or land disturbance. It carries a profound energetic blueprint for fresh starts and hope after periods of darkness. Alright? New beginnings and rebirth. As the very first tree in the Celtic Ogham alphabet, that's O-G-H-A-M alphabet, it marks the inception of the Celtic year. It serves as a spiritual reminder that you can always shed your past and start over with clean, vibrant energy. Resilience and adaptation. It thrives in harsh climates and poor soil where other trees cannot survive. Its deep roots and persistent buds teach us to stand firm through life's coldest, most testing seasons. Purification and clearing. Historically, birch twigs were used to bind traditional witches' besoms, which are brooms, to physically and energetically sweep away negative spirits, stale energies, and malice. Alright, illumination and sacred text. Its striking white bark reflects light in the dark woods. Because this bark naturally peels in paper-like sheets, ancient Eastern and Western cultures used it to record sacred mantras, talismans, and foundational spiritual texts like the Hindu Vedas, V-E-D-A-S. Feminine energy and protection, often called the Lady of the Woods, the birch embodies nurturing, protective, and fertile qualities. In Norse mythology, it is deeply tied to the love and fertility goddess Frigg, F-R-I-G-G, and Freya, F-R-E-Y-A. Celtic and Druid lore. The Celtics associated the birch with Beltane fires, spring, and the goddess Brigid, B-R-I-G-I-D, the keeper of healing, poetry, and smithcraft. It acts as a bridge to the liminal spaces and the portal of everlasting youth. Slavic and Siberian shamanism. In Eastern Europe and Northern Asia, the birch is viewed as a cosmic world tree or axis mundi. Shamans used its trunk as a symbolic ladder to ascend to the spirit realms during journeys, making it a powerful totem for psychic protection and divine guidance. Alright, so that's a little bit about the paper birch tree. You lovely gods and goddesses, alright, get outside in nature, see what trees you have in your backyard, or your front yard. All right. And always hug your tree. Get out there. Get you some tree love. You feel me? Get you some nature. I know you hear the wind blowing. Yeah, the wind kicking up. The wind kicking up. But all right, you lovely gods and goddesses. Peace and positive thoughts. Until next time.